Last month, Donald Trump sent shockwaves throughout the Middle East and beyond when he proposed a US takeover of Gaza and suggested that the population of Gaza, ravaged by the bombing of Netanyahu, would be permanently relocated to live in neighboring countries. Although in recent days Trump appears to have walked back after his unrealistic plan was condemned locally as well as around the world, criticism and messages of solidarity with the Palestinians continue to pour in from all corners of the globe. Let us first listen to this powerful message that an 11-year-old Palestinian boy sent to Donald Trump.
السلام عليكم. ترامب وأمريكا بيقولوا إنه إحنا لازم نفرغ غزة من كل السكان اللي فيها. لكن الله عز وجل بيقول: وإذ يمكر بك الذين كفروا ليثبتوك أو يقتلوك أو يخرجوك ويمكرون ويمكر الله والله خير الماكرين. يا جماعة، مين ترامب ومين أمريكا؟ الله عز وجل هو مدبر كل هذا الكون. الله ما بيدبر للمؤمن إلا الخير. يعني اطمئنوا. كان في واحد قبل ترامب شاطر اسمه فرعون، قال أنا ربكم الأعلى، بس طلع في الآخر هامل ومعرفش يسبح، وزي هيك ترامب.
In fact, you and I agree with the young boy that Gaza is not for sale, not for negotiation, and that no foreign leader or individual has the right to take Gaza and make it his property. The people of Gaza will never agree to leave their territory to anyone. They will never give up. No matter how many bombs fall upon them, they will stay. And even if their homes are turned to dust, they will rebuild it brick by brick, street by street, no matter how long it takes. Because the people of Gaza are certainly the strongest people of our generation. They have endured unimaginable suffering, but their faith and determination remain unshakable. And now, after all the hardship, someone appears out of nowhere and arrogantly claims that the United States will take over Gaza. Who gave him the right? Who does he think he is to take over the land of more than 2 million people after relocating them? This is ethnic cleansing in broad daylight. For more than a year and a half, they have destroyed, they have massacred, and now they want to finish their job by chasing the survivors and then occupy their territory. What kind of world do we live in where people who consider themselves powerful can openly propose stealing an entire territory and exterminating its inhabitants as if they never existed? Gaza is not an empty piece of land waiting for new owners. It is a home for more than 2 million people, filled with memories, love, and sacrifice. It belongs to those who have lived there for generations, who have buried their loved ones there, who have resisted oppression with the sole aim of survival. Imagine being driven from your home, not because of something bad you did, but because someone else decided you didn't belong there. Imagine looking at the ruins of your city and being told it no longer belongs to you. Where is the justice in that? When our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was forced to leave Mecca, his hometown, he turned his head toward Mecca and said, "By Allah, you are the best and most beloved land to Allah. Had I not been driven away from you, I would not have left you." If the Prophet felt such sorrow for his city, how would 2 million Gazans feel when they are told their entire territory will be confiscated? And if this happens in Gaza today, what will happen to the West Bank tomorrow? How far will this injustice go before the whole world stands up and says, "Enough"? Allah sent a stern warning to oppressors in the Quran, warning them from driving people from their homes unjustly, and promised that whoever does that will be severely punished. Yet today, oppression is presented as a strategy and ethnic cleansing as a political game. And for those of you who do not care about what is happening, have we become so insensitive that we no longer feel the pain of our Ummah? The Prophet ﷺ told us that believers are like one body. When one limb suffers, the whole body feels the pain. Do we feel it? How could we have allowed ourselves to become emotionless? We may have no power over those governments that are oppressing the weak, but we have power in our voices, in our supplications, and in our actions. Every word we speak matters. Every prayer we offer is heard by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah has promised in the Quran when He said, "Do not think that Allah is unaware of what the wrongdoers do. He only delays them until a day when their eyes will stare in horror." This is the day when Allah's justice will be applied. I mean, true justice. But let us not be among those who watch without taking any action. Let us be among those who stand with the oppressed, who speak out when others chose silence, and who carried even a small part of the burden. We ask Allah to protect the people of Gaza. May He strengthen their patience and give them relief. We ask Allah to unite this Ummah so that we work together to fight against injustice, wherever it may be. As-salamu alaykum.